Hey, I want to hear about what Lucky Schmuck did in his backyard this summer.
Nah, man, it was nothing.
Come on, man. Tell us about that tub.
You don't want to hear about all the watery details.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Summer tubbing had me a blast.
Summer tubbing happened so fast.
Summer tubbing, just not on the grass.
We're gonna pimp out this tub a little differently this time. Actually ordered this little product in the mail. Let's give him right here. 1, 2, 3, push. Did not account for him licking the spout. And just when you guys thought we were done pimping these tubs, I got another little tip for you guys. Yo, dog, I heard you like ponds. All right, guys, if you don't know what that is, then you haven't been watching many fish keeping videos lately. I'm here with my buddy Jose. We're chilling out here in the fish cave. I actually ended up meeting Jose, how long we met? About like a month or so ago?
Yeah,
maybe a few weeks ago?
Like 2 months.
Yeah, about 2 months ago now. I got some Grindle Worms from Jose. He bought some cherry shrimp off me, and then we traded some Grindle Worms for some stuff. So these are the cultures of Grindle Worms I have. I may do a video on them themselves, but it's hard to see the glare there. I got a small culture there and a larger one here. I'm no expert, but I really am enjoying the whole live food thing. It's my first kind of step into it. It's we're right here in the front room of my house with the 29-gallon. There's the super red male. But big thank you to Jose for these Grindle Worms and for helping me out with this video. And a huge thank you for Brett, aka Bear, over at Bear's Fish Room. Check out both their channels below. Bear's kind of new to YouTube, but he's been around fish lore forums for a while. And actually Jose had been over there, so I thought it was fitting to get them both in a collab video. Brett seems really knowledgeable, definitely loves his guppies, and loves a good deal. And Jose does a lot of time-lapse videos as well as the fish videos. He's setting up a summer tub, and I'm gonna set some up as well. This is super quick, super easy. We're gonna put a little twist on these tubs. You've seen them a bunch of times, but we're gonna put a twist on them today. So let's get started. So what we're gonna do for these buckets is we're gonna add an overflow drainage system. That way here in Florida, when it rains a lot, it's coming down pretty bad. We don't have to continuously keep it on these buckets, and these are kind of a set it and forget it kind of deal. What Jose and I just figured out is that we're gonna put the PVC Overflow, we're gonna drill our hole kind of a little further down in the bucket, and that way we're gonna have a standpipe coming up, so we'll have plenty of room. And what we have here is just a standard, hole drill bit. We're gonna use just a 1/2-inch PVC for our overflow, and so let's show you how simple it is. Perfect. We have the hole cut, and as you can see, the PVC goes through perfectly. We're gonna put that in there so we can measure how long we need it. So let's go ahead and make that cut now. So what we've done here is make the hole just big enough to get a nice tight fit, and we're gonna put a little silicone around that to make sure there's no leaks. But let's measure out the standpipe to the correct height. So we've got the standpipe measured to about the height that Jose wants it for the tub. And as you can see, we got a little bit sticking out, not too much, because obviously the longer you have this drain sticking out, and he's gonna pop an elbow on it, probably just to kind of drip it down. But the longer you have this running out, the more pressure you're gonna put on the seal. So you don't want this to run out too far. So using this, the foam filter here, which if you haven't seen that video, definitely take a look at this foam filter. I've used it for overflows, pre-filter intakes, you name it. And now here we have another version of the overflow here in our summer tub. Yeah, next thing is we're gonna put some silicone on it. Definitely leave the silicone up to you, because I will get some on my hands, even with gloves. So since Jose discovered that we can put the fatter part of the PVC in the tub, we just need to use a little bit of PVC or a little bit of silicone around it here on the outside, just to make sure it doesn't leak. And it's a summer tub, guys, so we're not too worried about perfection and beautification here. We're trying to be functional and grow some stuff with sunlight. Yeah, and then you're just gonna set it there for a bit, let it dry, give it a chance, and then maybe do a test on it.
Test it, and then if anything, I have more silicone, so I can just do another coat, another layer, and that's it. Should be good.
Perfect.
Looks good.
Does look good. And how many? What is this? A 17-gallon tub you said, or 20-gallon tub?
I think it's 20.
20 gallon?
Yeah, 20 gallon.
Okay, that's cool.
I got it on Lowe's.
Okay, perfect. 20-gallon tub at Lowe's, and what was it? It was like, how much was it?
$7.50 something.
Okay, really cheap.
Yeah.
And what are your plans? What do you want to put in it?
I'm gonna put a layer of dirt and then a layer of sand.
Okay.
I'm just gonna plant different things.
That's
see
awesome.
how they grow and then see if I can multiply them and then go from there. And maybe I'm gonna be adding some fish later. So
Okay.
I'll see how it goes, how it works, and then decide.
That's awesome.
From there.
If you have a bunch, you have some live bearers, right?
Yeah, I have platies and guppies.
Awesome. And your platy just gave birth, right? Not too long ago.
Yeah, July 4th.
Oh, that's right. On July 4th. And how many fry there now? There's like at least what? You got
At least 7.
at least 7. Okay.
Yeah, there's
awesome,
a bunch
man.
of moths there, so I don't know if there are any more. But
Oh, I'm sure there's some more hiding if there's some moss there for sure. All right, guys. So it's been a week. Actually, it's passed. We're back at it again with the tubbing, and Jose's back again. Oh, this lighting is terrible. We'll fix that in a minute. But we're gonna pimp out this tub a little differently this time. We're gonna make 2 tubs for me. I actually had to go to a bunch of different Lowe's and stuff to find these tubs, but we were able to do it. So let's show you guys how simple this can be, and an extra little pimping tip that we found out. First, we're gonna start with a hole drilled, same as before. So what I did was I actually ordered this little product in the mail. It's called a Uniseal. I don't think they really sell it in any stores or on Amazon, or they do sell it on Amazon, but I don't know if they sell it in any local stores. Maybe at a plumbing store you could find it, but at uniseal.com, they're literally about $1 and change each. They make ½ inch, inch and a half, but essentially you take this and it should fit perfectly into this hole, nice and snug, okay? And I think I just realized that we should have made this hole a little lower for this Uniseal, but that's fine.
what if we put it on the inside?
I can always. Good call. No, on the inside it should be fine actually. I'm gonna cut some PVC here. Just gonna cut down a manageable portion first. If you're gonna be cutting a lot of PVC, I recommend you invest in some of these PVC clippers. Makes the job a lot easier. Now that we got a manageable size here, we can measure it better. Doesn't have to be exact. I'm not, measuring it by a measuring tape. It's not that big of a deal. And then what I'm gonna do here is, if you look inside the tub, we're gonna just kind of fade the PVC through the Uniseal, and then it's gonna come out the other end here, and we should have a tight fit. Now I use these back in my tilapia breeding days here in the garage. Greta had a great idea to put the boards in the middle, so now we don't have any boards that are poking on the sides. You have to push that in first, and then when you push the PVC in, it expands this to make it even a snugger fit. That's snugger a word? Let's see. Well, if this leaks, then I'll be surprised. It's like we're giving birth here. 1, 2, 3, push. And as it sits here, we're about a few inches below the rim, which I think should be perfect. But yeah, let's just do this for the other tub and we'll set them up outside. If you guys remember the video when I first put together the rack system, I mentioned how I got too many cinder blocks and that I'd probably, find a reason to use them or a project. Well, guess what? So there's some wood over here they're going to be using as well to make a rack with the ponds outside. So let's go take a look at where they're going to be outside. So here it is, guys. You're looking at the resting place. I have a little dirty shed in my backyard. We're going to put together this little makeshift stand here with some leftover materials from the rack system. Let's get the water going. How does the bottom, is it bowing?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I can feel it for sure.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It makes total sense just to get a third. There's no reason not to get a third one. Because you're right, they're not like tanks. They're not supported with the rim. Yeah. It's about a day or two later, and I have put some guppy grass in this tub, and then in this tub that I just realized is going to be Bo's drinking fountain. I put these up here specifically. I think it's cool. I'm taller. It's nice to have them off the ground a little bit, animals, etc. But also for this guy because he loves water. I know he would jump in, but I did not account for him licking the spout But anyway, in this tub, there's some Java moss in the bottom, a few clumps, sorry for the glare. I'm gonna have to get better, figure out how the best way to film these tubs is. And then some Salvinia minima, yeah, I think this is Salvinia minima. And then that right there is a little different type of Salvinia, that one. And some little more of it over here. I actually got this from Jose. So big shout out again, thanks bro. Appreciate your help on this project. So as you can see, the rack was actually large enough to hold 4 tubs, so I got more tubs. Yo dog, I heard you like ponds, so I got this pond for your pond, so you can pond while you pond. I'm starting to put the plants in them, and what we have in this first tub, we have some Java moss in the bottom, and then on top we have some 2 different types of Salvinia from Jose. And this next tub, we just have some hornwort right now. In the third tub, what we have is some, I believe this is frog bit floating, so a little bit of frog bit, and then we have another type of moss in the bottom. It's not Java moss, I'm not really sure what kind of moss it is. And then I put some rocks in the bottom of this tub, and I may put some rocks in some of the other tubs, and I'll explain that in a second. In the fourth tub, what we have is some red root floaters on top, and then guppy grass in the bottom of the tub. So the reason why I have rocks in the bottom here is because of what I'm going to attempt to do and what I'm going to be putting in here as far as livestock is concerned. So definitely make sure you stay subscribed. I'm going to put out a second video with stocking these tubs with the livestock and showing them operational. And just when you guys thought we were done pimping these tubs, I got another little tip for you guys. I made a little cover, okay? I took some screen I had left over from rescreening my porch, and what this is literally leftover irrigation line that I made in a loop, and I attached with just the, you know, those things you buy to connect the irrigation line, and I kind of just threaded it kind of crudely, not a perfect circle. Guys, art is not my forte, but as you can see here, I got a little screen cover, but I think I'm gonna make another 3 covers just to, you know, prevent maybe some dragonfly larvae, or I'm not sure. It'll still allow the sun to get in. Leave a comment below if you guys think this is a good idea, bad idea. Obviously it's not perfect, it's not like a tight seal, but I thought it would just help, you know, maybe keep some other leaves out. I don't know if it's gonna affect the sunlight. Maybe this is gonna, you know, reduce the light too much. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna test it out. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you guys are doing some summer tubs, definitely drop me a comment below. Let me know what you're doing in them, what you got in them, how's it going. You've done it before. And as always, stay positive, stay passionate. Summer tubbing had me up. Oh, that was not a blast.